the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime.
What's up, Bobo?
It's the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, not
and
shit.
the Houston
Yeah.
Texans. Now from the home of the 49ers.
What are you doing?
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. This is EA Sports coverage.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
So good to have you here.
Oh,
with
it's
us.
just
Mike
a
Tirico,
shit
Greg
game. I'm
Olsen
not even
getting
watching
set
it this year.
for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes
There you
down
go.
to one
That
stat,
works.
doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly, I've been on like a NFL football cleanse since the Texans have lost. I haven't listened to the radio. I kind of watched the Pro Bowl a little bit, just kind of digging around, but it's been nice.
And can you take it away on defense? And I don't think
Right.
today's matchup is any different.
Quite
Can you be
depressing the way
aggressive and
Texans
take
went
care of
out.
the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First
Oh,
down,
wow.
49ers.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work.
You're putting a lot on Seattle, aren't you?
Jackson now on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third
But don't you have to turn around and pay that out if they lose?
to the air one more time with Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Punt team. It's fourth down.
Wow.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. But Houston,
And you better save some of that money. You got a trip in 2 weeks, boy.
led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Quarterback Bo Nix.
Man.
They'll go play
Lot of
action
cows.
with Nix. That one down the field, but it
That's
is
awesome.
incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that will lead to a second down.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult.
That's crazy.
Defensively, it sets up fourth down.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Ooh.
The Niners offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game.
Damn.
As they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun,
You went kind of nuts, huh, Bob?
the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Oh, shit, this guy.
The 20-yard line.
Yeah.
To Neil Hunter.
Wow.
And for the sack, it's a loss.
What? This fool here. What? You don't even have kids, man. Knock it off. I hate that shit. Yeah, it does, actually. A lot more than you think. Oh, well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're having a little party at your new spot. That's pretty dope. Mm, no, hell no. That's the key. Not like the key reason, but that's like the cherry to make me definitely not give a fuck. No, that it's awful. And a bunch of the players were asked their favorite songs from Bad Bunny, and 95% of them didn't even know who the fuck he was. Yeah. It was fucking dumb. I can't believe it. And then the whole, dress thing, and he knows he's gonna piss people off, and I don't care, to be honest. Like, and in the commercials, there was supposed to be the movies that are coming out this year, the good movies. Those trailers are released during the Super Bowl. Well, it has already been announced that there will be no Spider-Man movie trailer, and there'll be no Avengers Doomsday trailer, which both come out late this year. So they're already saying they're taking off the good movie trailer. I don't even give a fuck about the game, bro. Fuck the commercials. Fuck the game. I don't even care. Yeah, fuck the halftime show. Yeah, the only thing I saw, I kind of wish I saw it, was going to watch it. Apparently, Green Bay is going to do the opening ceremony stuff, which I like Green Day. Green Day's pretty cool. But other than that, I have no care at all. No dog in the fight. I know Patriots are going to lose. They fluked their way to the Super Bowl. They're going to get their ass handed to them by Sam fucking Darnold and his defense. Well, I mean, if it's played out so far his way, I don't know why it would stop now if that were the case. That would be crazy. No, it's ridiculous to have that kind of influence. I mean, apparently him and Bill Belichick aren't getting into the Hall of Fame, right? Isn't that what I read? Some shit like that. Yeah, all because of the cheating scandals or some shit. I was gonna say that's yeah. You can't. I mean, he went to 8, right, or some shit like that, and won 6, or some shit like that. Like, how the fuck does he not get in? And you got people like Shador Sanders going to the Pro Bowl. It's stupid, bro. It's all fucked up. Publicity. Oh, for sure. That was just to get people to watch the Pro Bowl. Anyways, yeah, man, I'm really excited for next year. I can't wait for defense. Fuck offense, bro. Defense is just so much fun to watch. Our defense is so much fucking fun. It's awesome. I don't know. I think it might take him a year to get readjusted to his built up leg because that shit's all manufactured now. Yeah, I mean, I figure something like that's going on with Tank too. A whole lot of metal, but I'm hoping that they focus on the offensive line, this offseason, and our defense comes back just as hot. We could do the same thing, go just as far. It's all about the offense, bro. Stroud's got to get out of his head. Like, he really does. It's bad. He looks like he wants to cry every time the camera's on him. Mentally, yeah. It's what it seems like. Or something did. For sure. Because now he's like, he plays skittish. He plays scared. No way. No way. Bro, Joe Burrow is old. He's what, 8 years in the league now? No, he's not. I'm not saying he's not, but how are we going to give up first round and CJ? Maybe CJ for him, straight trade. because we're losing years. They're getting, an extra 5 years than we are. Man. Yeah, see, if they do that, though, that means they are ripping the cord on Stroud. It hurts, man. He had such a good rookie year. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, yeah. I know. I've seen the conferences. It's just hilarious. I'm thinking he's coming to that realization as well himself. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe they do something crazy, but I don't know, bro. I see him follow it. I think CJ just has too much of the locker room. Him and Anderson, him and everybody. Man, Anderson's a monster, bro. He's like, I don't know how he didn't get defensive player of the year. I know what's his face got damn near 30 sacks. That's why, but shit, he had a great year. I don't know if he was runner up. I know he was in the mix, but he should have won, in my opinion. He was just so fucking dominant all year long. It's crazy. But yeah, Garrett got that one. That's pretty nuts. 'Cause he's not young, right? He's like 30, isn't he? He's not young. Well, I was looking at places in Colorado, man, and I'm curious. There's this restaurant in Denver where you can smoke and eat at. I know you're not trying to eat or smoke, but would you care going there with us? Okay. Well, I'm just trying to think of things to do. Well, no, I figured. Well, I guess I misunderstood you when you said absolutely not, meaning you wouldn't mind at all. Yeah. Okay. Well, that went over my head. Anyways, so well, 'cause I'm just looking at things to do. While we're there, I want to kind of have a plan instead of just kind of pissing the days away. And Friday is going to be the only day we really have to do stuff because we're going to get there, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Well, no, I understand. I don't plan on drinking much either. I'm not going to drink. I'm going to smoke. Uh, well, I wouldn't do that. I'm not an experienced skier of any kind. Stuck in the mountains drunk sounds like a nightmare. Sorry, Barbie. Did you? You did? Good shit, Bob. Why you say it like that, though? What happened? They're going to hit you last day of February. Okay, okay. But it's still a possibility to not get called up at all, huh? Oh, that would suck ass. Hopefully none of that happens. Hopefully they can knock it out beforehand. Yeah. It's only a couple weeks away. Something like that. Yeah. I was watching some skiing videos, bro. They make it look so easy. I know I'm gonna hurt and bust my ass. That sucks. Oh shit, both of them, these people fucking do it like it's nothing. Huh. You're just all in your knees, right? All on balance or whatever. Like, shit. No. I'm glad we're going on the baby slopes, bro. I'm scared I'm falling off of mountains and shit. Yeah, see, I will just be the dumbass sitting there crawling. I'm not sitting there. Fuck that. That's how you die. You sit there and pray somebody comes to find you? Hell no. That's insane. I'll be broken leg fucking crawling where I'm hoping I'm going. I'm not staying there to die. That's nuts. That's why I don't even want to go skiing, bro. What if we get stuck in the snow? Nobody finds us. We're there forever. Permanent fucking ice cubes. That would be awful. Oh, it is. It's gonna be a good time. But I'll let you go. I'll let you get to it. I'll talk to you later. Bye. What's wrong, Deborah? What you doing? So I just super clean today or what? Yeah.
Of 9 and sets up third down.
True.
Jackson. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here comes a return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense.
Bob's hosting a Super Bowl party.
On their second
Yeah, he says he's super excited.
3 and out first time around.
Because it's his first one. I said, I'm sorry, it's such a bad one.
First and 10. Open man downfield is
Yeah.
Rollins.
First time being able to host one.
Take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, I said, I'm sorry it's a bad one. He's like, oh, they're just using it as an excuse to eat some food and get drunk. He was just saying, he did get a pass for his travel with his PO instead of stressing. It's like the kid's getting smarter. He's actually listening these days. It's like he's getting smarter. He's listening these days. I told him it wasn't worth it. Just go get it approved or talk to whoever you got to talk to. Don't fuck around because that stress, that possibility of getting called while you're in Colorado, you know, that it's not worth it. And he listened. It's crazy.
Those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here. The ball comes out. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime.
He will be later,
It's the
apparently.
Texans who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
That's true.
Third and short.
But I don't think any way at all Bob could have talked Ernesto into doing some crazy shit.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 54 yards.
It's pretty much true. Couldn't even drink. Messed up.
13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Oh yeah, but he had a breathalyzer and everything. Breathalyzer.
That's Goddard in motion.
I guess I can give up another one of my fucking things, my friend, whatever.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball.
It's everything of mine. Just give him something of reality, something normal, kind of shitty.
Touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the
It's like he stole my life in a way. No, just like because of us, he's got credit. Because of us, he's got a place. Because of us, a lot, Deborah. Well, that's the same thing. It is.
He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. This one downfield looking for Henry. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. A pickup of 44 yards. So, 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Texans 1st down.
Here's Barkley, and he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Texans. Will Reichert now on for the extra point.
Will Reichert lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good, and the Texans move out on top, 14-0.
14. 49ers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start out, 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goddard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er first down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll step up and run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
With the fullback trying to power it home. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
An 18-yard attempt.
Reichardt's kick is good. And the Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be...
Why don't you go clean your bathroom, Maddie?
...is going to do it for us in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
A short one taken at the 10. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Texans offense ready to get going again. In this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Texans first down.
A first down throw for Nix. On the move left. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Nix going to look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Houston. Reichard now to add the extra point.
Will Reichard lining up for the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Texans are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's taken in right side by Goddard. Leads close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
On the play. First down, 49ers.
Here's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Made by Kevin Byard.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
Hey, we're good.
Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Play action now. It's Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, to the goal line and in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Texans. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's into traffic, but taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
At his 49-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Now, Jackson. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. That's Goddard in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down, and he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. What is it?
Jackson looking to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Give to Barkley, running right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He'll try to run for it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run with Barkley, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans keep rolling right along. 38-0.
49ers nothing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Jackson out of the pistol.
At the 32-yard line.
Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up the short game.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Takes a part of me.
EA Sports.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out come the Texans for their open. Drive. And they will be let out by their second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. We just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
It's a gain of 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by D.J. Reed. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And the Bengal first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Wilson to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
4th down.
This is fielded at the 27. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes and down he goes. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Throwing Nix. Open man down the field. That's Ligon. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. And Xavier again. 77 yards. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans 7.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Wilson. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Incomplete.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
In punt formation.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Nix. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down.
To throw is Nix. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That one complete. It's tanked down. Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 2nd and 11. Throwing is Wilson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, Wilson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Dell out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. It's Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Javon Curse. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Wilson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Bengal 1st down.
Now Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bengals.
Here's Wilson. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nifty move. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Nix to the air. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Open man down the field is Henry. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston. Hunter Henry. His second touchdown of the night. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Wilson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Patrick Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he needed to get to that midfield stripe, but he's going to be about 2 yards short of there at the 48. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Barkley, inside handoff. Fights through, and now a crease. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley, 48 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Bengals 7.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. To throw is Wilson. The throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Here's Wilson to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Almost set. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. That one complete to Ligon. Shoves him away. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on
game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Almost set. Ready.
Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Almost set. Ready.
Up the middle with Barkley. Breaks a tackle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 85 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
And they take a knee. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This from 25 yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys in the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will get into the end zone. Mac Holland. Touchdown, Houston. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans.
For the extra point.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
And it's third down.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
8 yards. And it's 3 and out.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense ready now for their second drive. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
That's another Texans first down.
Saquon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Reichard down on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with first and 10. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12. And a Buccaneer.
Darnold now on first and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On the throwaway.
Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Darnold to the air once more. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here's Jake Bailey now. And on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll go play action with Nix. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
They will take a knee here. 2nd and 11. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
Now Barkley. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
First down.
Barkley. Touchdown, Houston. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball,
Delay of
looks at the
game.
clock.
Offense.
Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Reichert now to add the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Texans 28, Buccaneers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That is caught left side by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down
from the shotgun. Here's Darnold. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Darnold sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Darnold. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, like the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
We're going to set.
On play action, here's Darnold. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Darnold. Swing this one out to White. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
We're going to set. Set.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Darnold to throw again. That's caught by McBride. And they'll take this down inside 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
We're going to set.
To throw again is Darnold. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold again. He'll look middle and finds McBride his tight end. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
4 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing, Darnold. Now he'll run it. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. the 13-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down, they need 3.
Here we go, set. Reset.
On the ground, it's White. We begin the 4th quarter. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now, Darnold. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
To throw is Nix. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Run a little inside draw with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play.
3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw, And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
right
line.
back to the fullback. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and
again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans, 1st down.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Here's Nix to throw right away. Now he'll tuck this and run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Texans, first down.
To throw, here's Nix. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play call...
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Nix sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that...
Touchdown, Texans! Mike Olstad, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans 7, Chargers.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken 1st overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Here's 3rd and 7. Stafford now to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. From the 50, Stafford. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Now Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This will be taken at the 10. Dances by him. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Texans football to start quarter 2. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
1st down, Chargers.
Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The tight end in motion right. Now it's Stafford. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Here's Stafford. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw is Stafford. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Number 42. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chargers.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Nix. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Nix to the air. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man is Higgins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. There's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And not much happening on the return as they'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. Stafford. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, Chargers.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Inside handoff here to Ricard. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Play action, Stafford. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
180.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 10. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On the draw, this is Allstott. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Allstott with his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive that time of 6 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Chargers offense back onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Stafford. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Stafford now to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Here comes second down.
Second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford finding room at midfield. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Looking to throw. Stafford. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. That big play looming on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
And it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
It's a turnover on down.
They run the quick dive with Allstott. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll try and pick it up with Allstott, the fullback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a first down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's to his running back, complete. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180. Return.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. Xavier Worthy now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready. Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
5 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's Worthy running the slant. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
In punt formation.
Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense.
Jukes his way into space. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the
throwing again. Here's Nix. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Worthy now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Chargers take over.
So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down.
3rd and 13.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. It's all just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. 2nd down. Here's Nix again. This is caught downfield by Hollins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front further. 13-zip. One after try good by Reichert. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
14. Chargers nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Wilson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running to start this drive with Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Set. Lion, lion, lion.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Chargers first down.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Motioning the tight end left.
Go.
First down carry for Connor. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Delta, stop.
Herbert from the gun. Komet's got it, left side. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And they could really use a good one here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Nix. Chased out to his right. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Back now, pressure coming. This is Legance working the left side. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and just 2 to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yards on the play. And the Texans First down.
Throwing here, Nix. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 12 to go now on second down after the sack.
It's second down.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens.
Well, that first
in the second
half,
half.
certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Brings up second and 2.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready, my son.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
Back at his own 49.
Here he goes. Third and long. Forced out to his right. Dumps it off to Barkley. Complete. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down.
Hold on, son.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies, they're almost always good for a positive gain before someone can drag them down.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think that's a case where the defense, well, you forgot to account for the fullback. And I know why. Because they rarely get touches. And boy, do they rarely make big plays like that to the second level.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
On my set. Ready. 180. We're hot.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
On my set. Ready. 180. We're hot.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Fullback trying to power it across. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Reichard connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Makes the connection to James Conner. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chargers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
Wide 80. Go.
Conner here from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Herbert. That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. So first down from the 41. A give now out of the shotgun. And he'll get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you have ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. So it's a win for the Texans. And a lot to be happy with.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans on Sunday Night Primetime. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix. They'll go play action with Nix. Forced to his right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
It's second down.
Play action now. It's Nix. The reception belongs to Mac Hollins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Texans
First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Oh, my son! Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. This one downfield looking for Henry. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Deron Payne gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
A 60-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. They'll give up the middle to Moss. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Texans.
Another try with Moss. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
We'll try to run it here with Moss. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll run again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
12 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Houston. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert.
Lining up for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Panthers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. That one taken in. Matt Holland. Touchdown, Texans. Reichert now to add the extra point. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He's brought down by Ryan Shazier. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's a second and 9.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Texans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing. Nix. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one runs out of steam. Off the and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Nix now on 1st and 10. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. A 1st down throw for Nix. He'll get that out to Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, Barkley. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
And the Texans.
Throwing is Nix. Flushed to his left. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Nix. A pass caught by Saquon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Set. Lady.
Stafford working from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Stafford now on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Working out of the gun, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Uh-oh. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a little inside draw with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Nix to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Mike Allstott, touchdown, Houston. The offense is staying put. They will go for 2.
The Texans
back to throw is Nix. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This returnable with Reed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A run with the fullback in goal. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Panther first down.
Right back to the fullback. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Zion McCollum on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down, they need 7. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one swung out wide to Moss. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Stafford. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Stafford now on 1st down. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Carolina.
To the air again, Stafford. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
That penalty is declined.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Panthers get back in it. It is 21-7.
Panthers 7.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Now a timeout for Carolina, and it's going to be their 2nd, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So it's a win here for the Texans. They proved.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And Sunday night primetime is off and running. Return starts at the 9. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. Well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go and put a score on the board.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
For Mac Hollins, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This is caught downfield by Hollins. Galloping inside the 40. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Minnesota all set to go for its 2nd drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Give up the gut to Montgomery. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard
Dak now from the gun. Dump off to his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Throwing here, Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
14. Vikings nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. A give to Montgomery to start the drive. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Montgomery gets it from the gun. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Prescott to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Shoots away from one. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offense said no more messing around. We're bringing out the big guy, the hammer. And for you physics students out there, that's a great example of Newton's law of motion. The more momentum you build up, the quicker you are to eventually stop.
And not much more there. He's down to the 15-yard line.
At the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
There's the fake. 7. Here's Nix. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, we made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Hold on, set. Ready. 44.
They'll throw. Third and long. Flush down out to his left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 21. Vikings nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Samuel now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Deebo Samuel. It's a gain of 6.
Getting the tight end in motion.
And the Vikings.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
that throwing again.
At the 38-yard
he put some juice on it deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's back to throw. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Trying to work quickly now.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Rolling left, behind some time. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
14 more yards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings 9-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Running right, it's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
23-yard attempt.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
The field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And they come away with some points on that series.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down, Vikings.
Yeah!
Another throw for Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Prescott. Oh, put some heat on this deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans get the football back at the 19-yard line. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Handoff headed right, Barkley. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A gain of 3.
Going for it on 4th. Nix getting out to his left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. 1st down. Here's Dak. He's got it near the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the red zone now. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. This one's caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The lead looks safe, but the penalties staying down. They're going for this. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the penalties staying down. They're going for this. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Connection made to Hollins. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So it's a win for the Texans. All right, Brock. 2 words for you as we wrap this one up. Mission.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the return will stop right around the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Mac Hollins from 3 yards out. Up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Texans 14.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Burton. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away.
Brings up 4th down.
This will be fielded at the 17. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 42.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Texans, 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Texans, 1st down.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the 1st quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Texans football to start quarter 2, as they've got it as we resume action. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
They'll run with Allen. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 36 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
But that was definitely a surprise there. Handed to the big guy on 1st down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the 2nd level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
And they will take a knee here. Second and 11 at the 41. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To throw is Nix. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't feel no more.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
31-yard line.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. Now it's Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. 2nd and 11 now. To throw, here's Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option. Nix to the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here.
Ready. 180. With hand.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going. It's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Ready.
And they take a knee.
Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so like it's so right. It's so right. It's so like it's next to bat. Jay-Z be making sack. Like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia, when we can fold ya with that villain's aroma. Pulling out, spilling all your feelings out on the cold, they chilling out. Ice drill in my mouth, shout out to soldiers. Not pulling out to show you, but the bullet brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.